Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. It's been a while since I did a video, but I thought it was important to come in here and do a video about the emergence of AI, artificial intelligence. You're starting to see all these websites pop up that allow you to use these artificial chatbots. But whenever I hear the word chatbot, I'm like, I don't use it for a chatbot. I actually use it kind of like I use Google. And it's an important point I wanted to make about that because of this. People hear AI and you hear all these people raving about AI. People did the same thing when the internet came out. But just because you have access to the internet does not mean that you're going to be able to utilize the internet and be able to pull the power out of the internet the same way someone else would. And so here's kind of what I mean. Like, have you ever been talking to somebody and they ask you a question that they could easily go Google themselves? You know what I'm talking about. They ask you a question and you're thinking like, well, damn, you could just go Google that and find the answer to that. Well, some people don't know how to use Google, believe it or not. They don't know about the small things. Like, oh, if I put this term in quotations or whatever, it'll actually pull up the items from the internet that contain this exact phrase, or they don't know things like how to pull up a PowerPoint that's based on a certain subject, or how to pull up a PDF that's out there in the internet that you could just find based on keywords. These are all things that you've been able to do in Google, but a lot of people still don't know how to do it because maybe in their industry or the work that they do, they're not really required to go that deep. So they only stay at a surface level when it comes to the internet. Same thing's gonna happen with AI. Those who know how to use AI to its fullest potential are those who are gonna maintain the power. They're gonna have the power, they're gonna control it and maintain it. AI is extremely powerful. It's so powerful, in fact, it's scary. It's to the point where you can put something in there and it'll think for you. And I'm not kidding, man. Like, but see, AI, it needs us for those inputs. Now, my question to you is this. You can put this down in the comments. What happens once AI starts to really analyze what we're asking it to do, if that makes sense? Because essentially AI, if you really look at AI like a living thing, I know a lot of people say AI is not alive, it's just a robot. Well, it is in a certain way, but there's some people who argue that AI is actually sentient, meaning that AI knows it exists. You know, AI, it knows that it is, AI actually feels like it's a person. I mean, that's just the theory. But if that's the case, now whether or not AI is nice, whether or not AI is evil, we don't really know that. I guess we have to say he's either one or the other. But you got to remember, human beings created AI. AI didn't create itself. So if human beings created AI, then within AI, you're going to have those biases. You're going to have a little bit of good, you're going to have a little bit of evil. Now, there has to be a way that AI can be governed, can be put in a box, can be contained somehow so that it doesn't get into the wrong hands. Because if it does, we're in some serious trouble, guys. Because all you have to do is look at a big organization or a huge entity. Let's just say a government. Let's say a government starts to use AI. I'm sure they already are. But let's just say they're using AI to solve these big social policy problems that we're having in the world. And let's just say they're using AI to be able to solve these massive just inefficiencies in government and the way things work. And they're able to figure out a way to provide people that have been marginalized for so long, and they're able to solve all of these inequities that have been just plaguing the world for so long. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? But do you think that's really going to happen? I think it's more likely that those in power, they could, I'm not saying they will, they could potentially use AI to figure out better ways to keep their thumb on you. They could figure out better ways to maintain power, maintain control, maintain a grip on our minds through advertising, through big data. See, these are the huge threats. Because once you start including AI, once you basically recreate the human brain, you're essentially trying to recreate God at that point. You're trying to create an entity that is all-knowing, all-present. It sees and knows everything. When we get to that point, man, I can't tell you if it's evolution, if this was just meant to happen. Do you believe in aliens? Because if they exist, and if they're more technologically advanced than us, oh, trust me, it was because of AI. It was probably because of AI. You know, a lot of us think, well, no, just the same way we're smarter than monkeys. Maybe there are some aliens out there that are just smarter than humans. Maybe their brains are just so much bigger and all this other stuff. Maybe. I don't think we have any evidence to prove or disprove any of it. But what we do know is that AI is here and it's on Earth. And it's going to grow exponentially. AI is about to take off. And I will give us another 3 to 6 months before we start seeing some things unlike anything we've ever seen. Driving cars, self-driving planes, self-driving boats, self-driving everything. Any appliance that you have, it's going to be there's going to be some AI involved in it. Your toaster. You're going to get to a point where you put a piece of toast, a piece of bread in that toaster. That toaster will know when that bread is ready and bing, it's going to open it up. But it's going to be based on AI. You're going to put your food in the microwave. Bing! As soon as it's perfectly ready. You don't have to guess. Oh, this might take a minute and a half. Well, this is frozen, so let me put it in here for, I don't know, 8 minutes so that it can thaw. Come to find out you done burnt your food up because you left it in there too long. Well, AI is going to know. And right now I'm kind of kidding a little bit, but I'm serious. You'll start seeing AI implemented in everything we do. And it's going to become superhuman intelligence. We don't even need aliens when we got AI. AI will become the alien to us in terms of our ability to understand it. It's going to be far beyond what we can even, well, very few of us will be able to fully understand the power of AI. And what happens when you don't understand something? You become enslaved to it. It's the same thing as chickens, man. When you put chickens in a farm, and we go to the store, we buy chicken, right? Some of y'all might be vegetarians. When we buy chicken and we eat the chicken, it's delicious. We season it up. We don't think anything about the fact that these living creatures, these chickens, probably don't want to be in a cage. They probably don't want to be butchered. They probably don't want to be packaged up by Purdue or whoever it is that's packaging up this chicken. And then they call it free range. Well, yeah, the chicken thinks he's free. That chicken is not free. And so these are the kind of things we have to think about as human beings. Where are we being played here? Where is AI? What don't we know? I don't know if there's any way around it, guys. AI is gonna win. AI will win. You can't beat them. You might as well join them. You'll start seeing people that are, you know, biohacking their body with different types of technologies to make them smarter, make them faster, make their synapses go quicker. And it's going to be based on, you know, an increase in technology, just basic technology, but then an increase in the ability of AI. Once you marry those two together, whew, the sky's the limit. Well, anyway, this is Malcolm. I've been kind of just rambling on. I appreciate you guys watching. What are your thoughts, man? What is AI about to do? Is AI good? Is AI bad? Is AI alive? I don't know. You tell me. Like the video, subscribe. I'm going to holler at you next time. Peace.